do you feel like as a parent you have to show your kids
I feel like that's
that
just
not playing around with
that's
people?
an instinct. I don't feel like, and because even you, like everyone who has a kid knows, like it just comes with the territory. Like you have to like my daughter thinks I could fight grown men. Like she's like, my mom would like kill somebody.
Does your daughter fear you to a degree?
Yeah.
A healthy balance of fear.
Healthy balance of fear.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, there's a...
You gotta have it, though.
You gotta have a healthy balance of fear.
Because all I have to be, like, I'm just like, do I need to say... Like,
the look have to mean something.
I look at her and I'm like, do I need to get upset right now?
Facts.
Like, do you want me to get upset right now?
Facts. So I gotta go there?
She's like, no. I'm like, okay, so come on.
Exactly. I feel like, as parents, you gotta have a healthy balance of fear and respect when it comes to your kids.
But, like, not in a way where it's abusive. Because I still give her, like, a, you know...
To be yourself.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, and I say, like, Neve, like, do you think I'm overreacting? Like, I'm sorry, but... And then she's just like, no, like, I get it.
Oh, you're a better parent than me. I don't ask if I'm overreacting. I know I am, but I'm still going to do it. Because, you know... I
don't know. I just feel bad. I empathize with her, so I just don't want to...
I understand. Yeah. But at the same time, I feel like, no. I gotta do it to you, because you deserve it right now.
Okay, yeah.
And sometimes I do feel bad, but I'm not gonna tell you I feel bad.
Yeah.
And that comes with, like, you got, as a parent, you gotta fuck somebody up in front of your kid.
Yeah. Well, I'm a single parent, so it's different. Like, I have to play both roles.
Yeah.
To a degree.
So I have to, like, give that sternness, let it sit a little bit, and then come back with, like, a little bit of love.
Yeah.
All right. So as a single parent, do you feel like you come up short when it comes to certain situations in terms of how you handle it?
No. No.
Okay.
I feel like she has everything she needs. Like, I overcompensate for all that.
So you don't feel like, regardless of how much you do, regardless of how much you...
I feel like I could always do more.
No, here's the question. Regardless of how much you do... Matter of fact, let me not say it just because you're a single parent. Let me ask this follow-up question. When the dad isn't involved, that's what I want to say. When the dad isn't involved, do you feel like as a single parent, you can cover all grounds satisfyingly?
I can, but that is a big part that I'm like, damn, like, imagine if she had that extension where she can go and experience different things with different people. It's not just coming from me. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That part, or like getting to know parts of her family that are so, you know what I mean, and different sides that, you know, like, because she's a different, you know, she's part of another person.
Because she's technically not knowing that side of herself.
Let me tell you something, she has no idea. And she asks me questions that I can't even answer because it's been so long.
You don't really know.
That's what I mean. Like, yeah, there's
and
certain
when I say,
things.
like, it's zero, like, I couldn't even find that man. Like, I wouldn't even know where to find him. Like,
and you wish she had, and you wish that she can really know herself on a wholesome level.
Absolutely.
Because it makes a difference to
Let me tell you
on
something.
growing
I was
up.
super, like, for him being involved in her life. And I saw that he was, you know, falling back. And then I was just like, okay, like, come on, dude. Like, I even, like, put money in his pocket. Like, you know, I know you're fucked up. $350, you know, like,
but
my
at least be
money.
here. But at least just be there.
And end up dropping her off the same night, like, with the money in hand, and you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm just like, bro, like, you couldn't stay where he's like, oh, she was crying. And I'm like, okay. And then that was, like, the last time.
Shit like that, I don't mean to laugh, but it's just like shit like that.
It's almost comical because it's
you
like...
It is comical.
Yeah.
It is comical.
Yeah.
Because it's like, where do you find it in your mind to say that and be like, you know what?
To abandon your only daughter.
Something
you know
that's
what I mean?
an extension of you.
It's complete abandonment at that point because it's like you want nothing to do with the kid. Like, I'm talking non-existent, no nothing.
Yeah.
That man is in debt, something wild.
And how do you just consciously have that? I just see it as a parent. I'm like.
On that note, welcome to Weed and Whiskey Podcast, best motherfucking podcast coming straight from Connecticut. You already know the fucking deal. And honestly, regardless if you know, I'm gonna keep telling you because I love telling you guys how great and amazing we are. Honestly, the greatest motherfucking podcast coming from Connecticut.
Oh,
and we gonna keep being fucking great. 4 year, no, is it 5 year?
5 year, 5
year anniversary.
Don't
is coming up.
Don't short the.
Yeah, 5 year anniversary is
you
coming up.
gotta stuff this shit with mad people.
I know.
We all gotta come in here lit as fuck.
Yeah,
we can do that.
Yeah,
we definitely do that, man. And like y'all know, we only do the greatest and greatest personalities. And tonight, we're just having fun with another great personality. You know, we're having a redo of greatness coming back here. You guys already met how great she is, and honestly, you guys already know how great it is. It's not like I have to introduce her to you guys. No. You guys already know who she is, man. We have Mimi in the motherfucking building, man.
Listen, so want to say this here too. I go by Fuji now.
Fuji?
Mimi had her era. She's gone.
Okay, Fuji.
Fuji, yeah.
Fuji's alive?
Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah.
And Mimi's gone.
Mimi's gone.
Listen, and don't get me wrong, like, it's like some people, that's just a childhood name, and now I'm like, you know,
Yeah,
it's a different,
you're
it's a whole
evolving.
different light.
You're evolving.
It's like when rappers take the little out their name.
Yeah.
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 I didn't think it like, yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
You're not the same.
Mhm.
Matter of fact, if you knew her 2.5 months ago,
You don't fucking know me.
you don't know her.
You don't even know me.
You
for
don't
real.
even know her.
Fuji.
Shit, this Fuji here, man.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
So
We
what
need a
was
button.
what was the real thing like mentally that happened within you? Like, you know what? It's time for something new, and a name is part of that new journey.
It just always like came to me. Like I was doing like a couple streams like down the West Coast, and like I used that name because I wanted a different alias just to see. I didn't want to, you know, and it just was, I just saw that it hit, so I was just like, and it was always something that just came to me.
So what do you
Yeah.
mean you're doing a couple streams?
So like I stream
She
like
streamed video games. She streamed,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
She
forgot.
be gaming.
Okay.
She's
Okay.
a gamer girl.
Okay. What's your favorite game?
I don't know. I mean, it depends on what console. Are we talking like new games, or like are we
PC.
talking like
All right. What's your favorite?
I don't really play PC. I
Okay.
play on a PS5.
Okay.
Okay, so
all
what's
right.
your
So
favorite
you're a
game
on the
better. So you're a
PlayStation?
better person. So all right. So no, like, so what's your favorite game? I say this. What's your favorite game series? Make it
Kingdom
easier.
Hearts, Zelda.
Oh, you said King of Hearts.
Yeah.
Yo, that was my favorite.
No,
back in the day.
that's
I love that.
oh,
That
I
was-
73 hours. Like I put in that game in one game.
Sheesh.
73
Yeah.
hours?
73 and a half. Yep.
Sheesh.
Damn.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts was the shit back in the day, bro. I used to love it. I had it for PS2 when it first came out.
Yeah. No, I was on that shit heavy. I waited like what 14 years for 3 to come out.
Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's been a
It
while.
was a long
It's been a
time
while.
coming, and
been a
I
while.
put hours in that shit. I beat that. Yeah.
So what
Pause.
if people are gonna
There we go. See, you see?
Come on. Now.
Isn't
comes
it
easy.
relieving?
It's
Isn't it?
instinctual.
Isn't it like
Come
So,
on. I mean, because I just gotta beat it. I gotta beat it before y'all do it. Because y'all
There
gonna
we
make
go.
it. You know.
Yeah,
Facts.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so for the people who are new to your streams, what game can they see you playing right now?
Zombies, Black Ops 6.
That's the shit right now.
I mean, that's my shit. I love that shit.
What do you love most about it?
I've been waiting for like Black Ops to come out with the original zombie platform. I play multiplayer, yes, I'm good at it, but I don't want to play that. I like the zombies.
Not on Black Ops.
And no, yeah, that's how I feel about it, because there's so many other games that don't have that feature, right? And I feel like that's just another realm to like Call of Duty in a sense. And I love the zombie aspect because they flip. I play the campaign. Like I play
I
like
love
the
campaign,
storyline
yep.
of the games. So you get to see the game flip almost into the zombie realm. So you appreciate it a little more, you know?
So is that what the new Black Ops has on it? Like,
Yes,
so,
it brings it back to like how Treyarch brought it. You know what I mean? Like Treyarch had it where like you remember Transit and all that shit. I even got a PS3 because I wanted to fuck. Can you light up? Can you? You like that? That was good, right? Yeah, I like that. Yeah. No, I like that.
She heard the flick of the light and
It
was like,
was.
ooh.
Yeah. Look at you.
Triggering.
And you yeah, and she comes so prepared. No, it's because like she gets me. She gets me.
on cue.
Yeah, like we click. I know. I saw that. And like I was like, yeah.
I know she was
it's time.
preoccupied.
No, yeah, she was doing it. I love that.
For you.
For me, yes.
All
Love
right,
it.
I have a quick question, real
What's
quick.
up?
With you being on the radio, right?
Mm-hmm.
For all the artists listening right
Yes.
now, is there still relevancy to being on the radio? Like, is it still a major milestone that they should reach for?
You know what? I always say anything in any way where you can extend your voice, do it. Why not? And especially radio, because you don't know how many people are actually listening. You'd be surprised, you know? And Hartford, in a sense, like, people undermine it so much, but people are listening. People know what's up. You know what I mean? Like, and the right people that support you, as long as you have that extension where we give these artists, like, now your family's listening. Now they know about, you know what I mean? Like, it's just all an extension for me. So yeah, I believe there is relevancy, and that's extending your brand, and that's free marketing. You know?
think you just said something key that actually hit home with me, and it just gave me a revelation. Like, I feel like when families hear like their sons, their nephews, their niece on a radio station.
Yeah, it's different.
I feel like it makes it real.
Let me tell you something. It hits
it does.
different.
Yeah, it makes it real.
You know
like,
what I mean?
all right,
It is.
like my whatever is my child, my niece, my nephew. They're actually doing their thing.
Because
And they're
don't get me
serious
wrong,
about it.
like, and humbly, like, of course we let anybody on the show, but we don't let anybody on the show. You know,
Respectfully.
like respectfully, like. We're not just gonna have just some guy who like says, you know, like we deal with like people who like put their heart and soul into what they do, and like
just because you DM don't mean you don't get fucking yes.
Have some type of credibility.
But yeah, and you know, it's just you could just see when people, you know, do shit and the way they communicate, and you know how they present themselves, and branding and marketing is so key. Like, and again, like, you know, adding that to your little roster is not a bad thing to do. Why not?
Facts.
And I like to think about it like. Even we go about it kind of the same way. It's like, you know, we give people chances who not like you might not, everybody might not know who you are, but at the same time, we can't take chances on people who just say, "Oh, I am a rapper."
Because you'd be surprised who walk in here and like, who are you? You know, like
or if I ask somebody about you, are they gonna say that you do that?
But don't get that wrong. We're definitely open.
No, what makes it worse
and
is
we give people the opportunity always to showcase what you got. You know what I mean? Like.
No, but what makes it worse for us is you would reach out to us to be on the platform. We've never heard of you, so I click on your page to see what you do, but there's nothing even on your page to guide us to see of what you do.
Some people aren't hip to that shit. I don't know.
But I just need people to understand it's not personal whenever somebody don't respond back to you. You know?
Yeah, because it's like...
It's because of how you carry yourself, and you have to understand... When you carry yourself a certain way, certain opportunities is going to just walk itself towards you, and certain opportunities is just going to look past you.
Yeah. I mean, I just said
that's
branding.
Life.
Branding. Like, you have to, like, put something up.
Like, how do you want to be on a platform?
It's crazy because people don't understand. You could just put, like, one thing up. Boom. One thing, make it look clean.
Or a link that guides to everything. Something.
You can have 0 posts and a link.
There's Linktree. There's Linktree, bro. Utilize Linktree. You can put so much links in your bio. Because people like me actually go in your bio if I can't find relevant posts on your Instagram.
I need to find out who you are.
So I'm going to do the due diligence.
Because you never know who you give the light to, you know?
Exactly. You never know who's actually looking for you. Like honestly, I'm learning as I've been doing this, like, you have to cover your bases on all grounds. Yeah. Because you don't know what outlet and what degree somebody is coming and approaching you from. You don't know what they want from you. Maybe they want to support you in one way or another way. Maybe it's not the primary way.
Or they come and then they say some crazy shit and you're just like, oh.
And you're not prepared for it.
Yeah.
So that's why I say you got to cover your ass in all bases. That's the only way you're going to be good.
I am open to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on the team, B. Davis, QT, like, we all here. Like, we want whoever is willing to come out. You know, if you have something to showcase, we'd love to hear what you got, you know, and give you that platform to showcase what you have. Make mom proud.
Yeah.
Facts.
Make your mom proud.
Or your grandma, because I know a lot of y'all had just moms left out your grandmas. It's true. We're not going to sit here and act like it's not true.
God, grandma's the new dad.
Yeah, grandma's the new moms. Grandma's the new moms. They grandma and mom.
Right.
All right. So
like that now.
So all right. So as a listener, right, when you hear a new song, what are things that make that song good for you?
I'm big on vibration, like what you intake. So like, if I hear something and I could like, you know, but I don't know. It just depends on how I take it. I don't know how to explain that really.
No, because to me,
does that make sense? Like, it depends on the vibration.
Yeah. So like for me, like when I hear a song, sonically, it has to appeal to my ears. Like so the flow matters, the production matters,
right?
The beat matters,
right?
How high and how balanced it is with the vocals matters.
Because I've been in studios and because I know how things are leveled, like I understand. Like I could hear shit. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a 2-second turn off guy.
Me too.
I will. If you say one word in the beginning that I don't like, I'm like, I'm not.
Have
I'm
I
not
done
doing
that?
It.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Have I not done that?
I'm not giving it a chance.
That.
If I don't like the way the beat dropped from the very beginning,
I'm gonna give you 30 seconds.
That's a lot.
You don't even get that.
Sometimes
no, that's no. That's like, of course it could get cut off before that, but that's for me.
It's the peak.
That's
the peak
for sure. And that's honestly with any song. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, because honestly, I respect that because 30 seconds allows the beat to really get into it.
So depends. If it's one of my people sending me stuff, like, yo, I want you to listen to it, I'll listen to the whole thing, like, beginning to end, even Lil Mon, whatever, you know, but if it's just some shit, like, nah, I'm tossing that.
How do you feel about skits on a project?
What do you mean?
Like, when people include skits on their projects.
Like, for music?
Yeah,
skits?
like somebody give me a whole album, but they have skits on it.
I think that's clever.
I love
because
skits.
It adds to their brand, and it adds character to who the person's listening to.
Yes, it's like character development.
Yeah, it is. It is. And I always encourage any type of, like, and especially if you're good at it. You
gotta put any type of content out.
Yeah.
And you know it's kind of crazy?
I'm cold still.
The time's kind of...
No, you don't have to do anything. I'm just going to disclaimer that because I know I'm shaking on the camera and shit.
All right.
Yeah, we don't want... Yeah, making them not think no crazy shit.
Yeah, I'm just always cold.
Fuck,
like, it's 10 degrees outside.
It is mad fucking cold in Connecticut.
It is.
Yeah, New England air is cold as fuck, bro. This shit is not meant for the weak, and if you have arthritis, I feel sorry for you.
I kind of miss our old winters, though. I'm not going to lie to you.
Oh, my God. Shut up. I was talking about this. It is so crazy. No,
you're right, though. Our old winters hit differently.
Listen, I remember when you had to walk in a tunnel. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because the snow, or you had to, like, shovel from your door because it was on, like, at least 5 foot.
Yeah. It was heavy snow. It was heavy snow. Because it snowed like 3 days in a row. It snowed like 3 days in a row back to back.
Or it snowed a foot in a day.
Yeah. And then it snowed like another day.
It was like, you know how it rains all the time now?
Yeah.
You know?
It used to be like
that. Used to be, but snow.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it don't snow as much as it used to.
No, absolutely not.
I don't think
it's
so
scary.
either. Matter of fact, I don't think we have 4 full seasons.
No, we've never.
Yeah, it's been a while. I think since like the early young 2000s, we haven't seen 4 full seasons. I mean, in a while.
This 10 degrees tell you different.
Bro, 10 degrees has became our normal.
This should have happened in December.
Yeah. Winter came late and came strong.
It's February. It's about to be like spring.
Matter of fact, winter hit down south before it really reached here.
Yeah. I feel like everything's tilting.
Yo.
Like the whole,
Okay, so you want to know something? The North Pole has moved 30 degrees.
I keep telling people the axis is tilting.
Wait, I gotta ask I have to ask one question.
What is it?
What direction?
I don't know. In the way where it's fucking getting colder
because to me that's important. To me that's important because
30 degrees, but it's something.
No, wait. The reason why it's important to me is because I always heard of the theory that the universe is always shifting upwards a degree a certain amount of years. So that's why I'm asking what direction.
And even we get like a few centimeters closer to the moon, like 4. I think it's like either
because the universe is constantly moving.
I heard about this asteroid.
Yeah, 2030. 2032?
Yeah, 32.
Yeah, 32.
Yeah, so there's an asteroid,
Let's go.
that went from like 0.65% to like
chances are
to like 2%. Now it's at like 3%.
3% chance of hitting?
Yeah. And potential targets somewhere in the Atlantic Ocean, South America, or South Africa, or India.
That's a pretty wide range.
Yeah.
That's fucking scary.
Is it?
Yes.
Do you have any idea what that?
First
off, every satellite is gonna like be pushed out of orbit. It's gonna cause tsunamis the size of fucking skyscrapers in places that people thought, yo, it's gonna be crazy. There's not gonna be any power. We're probably gonna be in some type of like crazy ass apocalyptic weather until the fucking climate resets itself.
So it's about to get wild, baby.
It's
going to be like COVID, but with a natural disaster.
If the ozone layer could like withstand that impact, hope to God that we actually are able to keep the oxygen that we have.
What we need to hope is that it hits the ocean.
Can I play devil's advocate real quick? One thing.
Okay, go ahead.
Why are we scared for 3%?
Listen, you need to be scared of.
Because there's okay. I give you an example, right?
Yeah, break it down for me.
I'll give you an example. 2 months out of the year, I think, right, we passed through an asteroid belt.
Okay.
Where there are asteroids the size of the same ones that are here right now. Mm-hmm. Now, an asteroid belt is a literal.
I know what an asteroid belt is. I'm not that dumb.
I'm just giving it.
It's okay. I just wanted to let the viewers know I'm not that dumb.
Okay, the viewers might be dumb.
Okay.
So I'm telling. So
you guys aren't.
We literally passed through a place where there are mad asteroids, where they have to classify it as an asteroid belt,
and they never hit.
They don't hit because the chances are less than that of what there is now.
So mathematically speaking, because relatively, we've never had an asteroid
And
been that
larger.
close.
Not never, because it happens all the time.
Yeah, but at that.
It's a city
at that like, and it keeps going up.
So
that's what they're worried about, is that the probability of it hitting over time is only increasing until it hits zero.
And you have to think about it. So it goes from maybe a year ago, point something percent to 2% to now over the course of maybe 6 months to another percent up. You still have 6 years to go.
All right,
7 years.
First follow-up question is so are people predicting this to pretty much be the meteor that wipes out the dinosaurs?
No.
In this case?
No. It's not.
It's not at that. Yeah. No.
All right.
It's not that big, but it's still big enough to
make an impact.
To fuck up the world.
All right,
so fuck the world up, shake it up a little bit.
We might feel it over here if it hit India.
All right, my next follow-up question is so you're telling me, hold on, let me regain it. Hold on, we're talking about asteroids.
And that's over in RN too, you have to remember.
Oh, over on what?
An RN, the Atlantic?
The Atlantic?
Yeah, that's over on our end, you know.
Oh yeah, it is. That's close to us.
Yeah.
Damn, that wave really left my head.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless, right? It's something that. You ever watch the movie Don't Look Up?
Yes, I love that movie. I was just thinking about it. I didn't want to bring it up.
That's a great movie.
Yeah.
Times like this make me think about it. Because they're probably telling us something like, hey, yo, nigga, this shit might do some damage.
Yeah.
It's probably
going to hit. Wake the fuck up.
I got a idea of what my question was.
Yeah.
All right, so do you feel like it can't be like a propaganda thing, kind of like how they tell us how storms are coming to make people buy water?
That's the whole movie of Don't Look Up.
Yeah.
No, that's why I'm developing.
It could be, but do we take it as that, or do we listen to people who do this all day?
So do we take it serious because it's 3%? And do we only take that 3% serious because it's coming from an expert?
3% is more than none.
So why haven't we heard about the 2%?
We did.
Why nobody made a big deal out about it like that?
We did.
Apparently not big enough.
It was.
You know what it is?
Articles.
The amount
not big enough.
No. You have to understand, in this day and age, things are so, like, everything happens so fast, and the amount of people that get information are so big. It's like, it's a different, like, then before, not a lot of people were hip to the shit. You know what I mean?
Basically,
like,
more people caught
so
wind
now,
of it.
right.
And that's why it's
right.
more
That's why it's like, all right, a lot
sensationalized.
of people know about it now. Like, now people are like, now it's like more of a day-to-day conversation.
But do you get my point, though? Mm-hmm. With that being said, do you get my point?
I get what you're saying. It's just one of those things, like, where, like, we got to start looking at shit as a society where now everything's so politicized. There was somebody that said this, and I wouldn't believe the Soviet Union or something like that. The key to destroy America is to get them so politicized on personal beliefs instead of trying to get the grand scheme of things going, right? But we are also, the world is doing it. Everybody in the world is so politicized, so greedy, that we're not looking at shit like scientists that work with everybody. They don't have a political boundary. Scientists from Russia will work with somebody from China, will work with somebody from the U.S. They don't give a fuck about that.
But other scientists been trying to collaborate with U.S. scientists for the longest, but they don't want to.
We don't know. Let me say something. As much as we could sit here and theorize, we do not know what the fuck is going on. But all we know is that we got news that there is something going on in the sky, and it is going to hit us. Maybe. You know what I mean? Like, and that's just like, because they might be in cahoots, and they're just giving us like whatever, just so we're not like thinking about it too. You know what I mean? Like,
you know what's funny that you said that, right? So I've always had this personal thing with me lately where I felt like I haven't been looking at the sky as much lately, right? Mm-hmm. So I started looking at the sky a lot more lately. And to be honest with you, there's something definitely going on in the sky.
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
Definitely something going on in the sky.
Yeah.
And to be real, I don't need a scientist to tell me that.
Yeah, for
like,
sure.
I don't need an expert to convince me that if you literally look up in the sky.
Yes. Do yourself a favor. Go up to Vermont.
We're closer to the north.
Bro, you could see everything.
Yes.
Everything,
like, you don't look up and realize there's more unnecessary blights in the sky now that never was there. Remember, we were so big on light pollution back in the day that we barely seen stars. Yeah. So now you're telling me that all of a sudden these random bright ass lights is just popping up out of nowhere now.
Yeah, it's the satellites. There's so many satellites in the sky.
Why?
Mm-hmm. Because of people.
What are you prepping for?
It's not.
Or
no, it's really companies, cellular companies. It's a whole bunch of shit.
Bro,
like
T-Mobile just during the Super Bowl announced that they're using Starlink now. So it's like
whatever that is.
Starlink is Elon Musk satellites.
Oh, Elon Musk. They say he's a clone, but whatever that is, I just believe he really has autism.
There's something really wrong with all these people.
He really does.
Shut up.
No, he does. Yo, he does. I swear.
I believe everything he does is just a sign of his autism. I mean, that ass, bro. Like everything he does is just being autistic with money.
He might. Damn. He just one day he's just gonna just lose it.
Isn't that really it?
That's the movie. Don't Look Up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anybody? I gotta go watch that. That's some real shit. All right. Let's get back to a few little shit real quick. Which one should I do real quick? Right now, right? Do you feel like there's any artist you feel is overrated?
She answered that without saying yes. That's cool.
I mean,
there's a few.
Are we talking mainstream?
Nobody's off limits.
Yo, what's that girl name that I hate? What is her name? The Rowan girl.
The who?
Chapel Rowan. Whatever her name is. Chapel Rowan.
Who the fuck is
Chapel
that?
Rowan. Chapel Rowan. It sounds like that. Yeah, she's just and it's so crazy. She's some white girl that does drag makeup.
Never heard of her.
Well, now you'll definitely hear of her. I don't know what it is. I'm just like not a fan. I respect her like what she's saying, but I don't know. Maybe just not you, sis. I don't know. It's just, it's not hitting for me, bro. I don't know what I don't know.
Not you, sis.
Did you watch the Grammys?
No.
Okay.
I watched like clips of it online.
Do you feel like there's a cahoots?
For sure.
It's a business.
Yeah.
I think people forget that everything you do, it's a business first. Like, bro.
Yeah. It's just a big part. You're watching a party.
Yes.
For rich people on TV.
I don't care what anybody says, bro. I don't think.
And then awards, like.
When there's so much money on the line, you think it's just going to be up to the people?
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, no, we know that there's a
Grammy.
I mean, to be fair, I really do think that the votes do count.
To a degree. I believe to a degree.
For sure. But like,
it's not like voting for the president.
Yeah. No, for sure. But I just.
That shit don't matter neither.
Here you go.
I'm just saying.
All right.
I'm just saying.
No, it's okay.
We got you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. There's a lot going on.
It's a lot.
Anyway.
Hold on. We can't skip that. Wait, what does that mean?
I don't know. What?
I'm going to just...
Are you a big proponent on voting?
What?
Are you a big proponent on voting? Did I say it right?
Advocate?
Yeah.
Big advocate?
I just don't believe that there's only two parties, and I feel like people should just like educate themselves.
I mean, there's at least three. People forget about the independent. People forget about the independent party.
Yes, bro. And have you ever seen them? Yeah. People don't get that, like, because they don't have like all that bread to like get the marketing out and everything. But I've seen their debate. Like they're normal people.
Nigga, you can be a candidate. You can be a candidate. Just write yourself in.
So no, but like I don't know. I just think it's so crazy how like people like there's a lot of dope people who like try to get elected for that, and no one.
So do you think we should get rid of electoral colleges?
Oh, for sure. I feel like that shit is crazy. What is that?
Exactly.
That is like not even that. Those are old laws. They need to like.
I mean, there's old niggas running us.
I know.
It's always been that way. Old white men.
I know.
Yeah.
I cannot wait until like they go.
Honestly, to keep it a buck,
like they should retire.
You know where I'm more inclined to be like more privy when it comes to political advances? On the local levels, the state reps.
I feel like there are some
levels.
Who get it. You know, they're with it, but like times are changing and some are just not moving with time. And it's like, all right, well, if you're not with it, like you have to go. Like shit is changing. People are changing. People are evolving. If you're not willing to compromise,
they might.
I would not use the word evolve.
I don't believe there's no such thing.
I mean, of course not everybody, but we talking about the majority.
I'm talking about the majority. I would not use the word for a lot of people, to be honest with you. I'm gonna stand on that. I feel like a lot of people are de-evolving mentally.
Yeah.
On a mental level, I feel like a lot of people are de-evolving and our brains are deteriorating more and more as the generations go on. I mean, think about Don't get me wrong.
You know why?
They excel in certain areas.
You know what's a big part of that is that systematic, like, because they're not given, you know what I mean?
They didn't grow up how we grew up.
No, think about first off, we don't even have, like, our food industry is a joke.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Our water industry is a joke.
Our water's a joke. Flint still going on with, like, people are still dying. Like, it's crazy. Like, there's so much.
Changed.
And that's just one of many, like, yo, this whole shit is just fucked up. Yeah.
Nah, that's
moving to other countries is like moving out is like your best bet at this point.
But then you go to other countries and they talk shit about people that live in America, but then they really do want to live here.
I mean, but do they though? Because they still live internationally.
But I feel like living in America just has to do with great marketing.
I don't know.
I don't think so, man.
Don't get me wrong. Third world countries compared to this, yes, it's definitely come here. Yes, I get that.
I'm not saying America's not a great country. America is a great country.
I
hate the way it originated. I just hate the way it started. I hate the way it's run.
Yeah.
I hate the way, and on both parties, it's not like I'm like, fuck Trump. Listen, everybody's got their shit. I'm a real neutral person. Trust me. Facts. I get both ends, but I'm just one to we just need more qualified people, man. And there's other people who want the opportunity but don't have that same shine or that same marketing we talk about. And it's like, then they're just kind of like hidden from, and they can actually benefit. Imagine if the right people were put in the right places. Yeah, we do have a lot of waste men. You know what I'm saying? Like, that comes with society. But we don't undermine their value because some people aren't just qualified for shit. They're just not capable of, you know what I mean, doing shit for themselves or anyone. So you have to put people where they need to be.
Honestly, to keep it a buck, I think on a personal level, I don't think a lot of them are that bad of a person in real life.
No one is a bad person. They're put in bad situations.
Exactly. That's honestly what I think it is. They're given a bad hand.
Imagine if you gave people more of an opportunity to have the same, like,
to actually help.
I mean?
To actually help.
But it's also
sorry to cut you off, but imagine if you rewarded people for helping people.
Yeah.
But you also have to think, I don't think there's such thing as, like, a great politician or a good politician. I think the system is so corrupt.
Nigga, politics is nothing great about politics.
I think it's all corrupt.
The whole country was literally brought up corrupt.
Like, I hate when people say the system is broken, but it's working.
All the land is like, this is stolen land. Like, this shit is, like.
Yeah, it's stolen. Yeah.
Are you kidding me? And then the fact that we're dealing with some colonizer shit now is like. The Gulf of America,
have we ever stopped,
really?
Like,
we have so many. And the thing is, like, I'm really trying to be optimistic. Like, all right, like, do what you say you're gonna do. Where the fuck is the money? Like, eggs is like $15.
No, the Gulf of America.
The Gulf of America.
Crazy, bro.
Oh, what's going on with that?
We have so many other things to worry about. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, what? You said what's going on?
I thought. Oh, I only heard
about. Trump
you didn't know?
I only heard about.
Oh my gosh! Shut up.
I only heard about the.
Are we finding out? Are you finding out now?
I heard about the Sound of Connecticut.
Oh, something. They're talking about renaming. Yeah, Long Island Sound.
Yeah, I heard. That's the only one I know about.
I mean,
are you fucking kidding me?
So you really don't know?
I really don't know. I never heard of that. Honestly, I've been too busy trying to fucking make my life better to be focused on how other people's complaining how the world is.
Nah. Trump made Google change the name of Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America.
Google it right now.
Put it on Google.
Go right now on your phone.
I don't
go
know.
On Apple.
I don't even know.
Go on anything. It's on everything. Yeah.
Nigga, he made everybody rename it to Gulf of America. And now the president of Mexico is threatening to sue Google and Apple and so on and so forth.
Okay, I see.
Isn't that fucking crazy?
Yo,
I think it's funny.
It's hilarious.
It's just like we have other shit to worry. It's like okay, like all right, we get it. You got all this power. Can we please get to the problem? Like,
it's hilarious to me.
Yeah.
All right, so if you feel like
there's one, all
right, if you were president, what's the first problem you would attack?
I don't know. That's like such a big thing. Maybe the economy in general, like. Where's our money going? What are we doing?
What is the value of money?
And, how much are we putting into, like, war and shit? Like, where are we, like, the shit that's honestly being looked at now, like, what are we putting our money to? Like, where is it going?
I want to know what's the
and then
value
finding
of money.
out. No, listen to this. Finding out people who are deceased are still getting checks.
Facts.
That's wild to me.
That's facts, though.
That's
true.
Mismanagement at its finest with money. So what are we doing? Like that.
Who benefits from that? Like who benefits?
So
from
a lot of times when that happens, it's like people.
And honestly, universal healthcare. Like universal healthcare.
So when you say it's like the Social Security checks that people get when they're dead, is usually like people who get them when their relatives have passed on. You know what I
mean? Nah, nigga, this is like when you remember that first stimmy that came during COVID and all dead people was getting it?
Yeah.
I think that's what she means, stuff like that.
But it is like that. But a lot of times people collect that for their dead relatives.
Nah,
like a lot of times you get
nigga, it didn't go to the relative, it went to the dead person.
No, yeah, I know. But people had that.
No, but people claim it like
you can claim that.
Yeah, like, you can claim it after as a beneficiary.
Yeah, if you're a beneficiary to somebody's like will or some shit like that, you can claim.
They should have sent it out. They should have sent it to the dead person in the first place.
Which is a kind of a gray area because like, all right, you can't. You're not supposed to. Social Security is supposed to be somebody's benefit off of them working.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
That's what kind of you gotta have savings and shit for to give your peoples.
That's my point. Exactly. You sending it to a dead person. They shouldn't have sent it to them in the first place. You just send it to the relative if it was for them. You know? If it was for them to claim.
Right, so let's like redirect money. Let's look at things. Let's just do that.
Like, but do it right. If that's the case, don't let nobody question it.
Universal healthcare. Let's just say that.
That would be great.
That would be amazing.
I would be nice to live in a world where humanity was actually put first. Not on a political level, but this is just more on a mental level.
Yeah.
You know, like on a mental level where people actually cared about the needs and the wants of humans.
Like take care of the veterans. That makes no sense. To me, like how do you have a society that's based on war and makes so much money off of war and people that fought for the country are fucked up?
They don't even get no real treatment.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like
they get turned away.
That shit's weird to me. Like I just don't understand that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like if you go and fuck these young niggas up in the head mentally, at least take care of them. Like, at least do that.
If you gonna ruin their life,
if you gonna ruin their life, at least take care of the nigga.
Yeah,
like at least put the nigga in a house for life. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like that shit's weird.
You could turn this off, by the way.
No, you good?
No, I'm done with it.
Are you good now?
Yeah.
Oh, you got warm?
Yeah, I'm warm.
Oh.
Yeah.
You sure if I move it, you might get cold if I move it?
Yeah, we could turn it off for a little bit.
I know, that's off. No, that's
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
not off. You say off.
Okay.
Yeah, off is different.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, off in here, we're all gonna be struggling if it gets off.
Sorry.
All right, let's get back to some music conversations real quick. All right. Actually, let's segue with this way. Do you feel like there should be a line between freedom of speech and what people consider self-snitching?
I feel like certain things shouldn't be said. Yeah.
On the artist end?
Yeah, I mean,
regardless if it's true or not?
I mean, yeah, because like why would you say that?
Cuz you're an artist.
That's
like saying why would you paint that?
No, but that's like, but if it's gonna put you in a situation, you know.
I mean,
same thing. Why would you paint that?
But I mean, that is like, a situation where you can be like, why the fuck would you paint that?
Well, yeah, I mean that's art too. Like a lot of people think that.
But some people said it about music. That's art.
Yeah, but like, are we talking like self-snitching? Like in what way? Like, are you talking like
how lawyers use lyrics in court against artists?
Yeah, but what is being said? You know what I mean? Like, are you really snitching? Like, are you really saying like, yeah, like I shot this person? Like, I feel like that's stupid. Why would you say that?
So I think some people say for sensationalization.
I mean, why don't you just not say that though? If you really did it, I don't get it. Like,
no, but what about the people who didn't do it?
Yeah, I mean,
what about the people who say and didn't do it?
Why would you say that?
I guess
let's just talk about something else.
About clout chasing? There's a lot of clout chasers.
I mean, you can probably there's so many other ways you can say it. Maybe let's not get too detailed.
But now that question your expertise as an
No, it
artist.
doesn't.
No, I'm saying it questions your expertise as an artist and your
No, it
delivery.
doesn't. Play it smart. Why are you saying that?
Yeah, I mean, it's like,
for me, it's like, why are you saying that? There's
yeah,
so many
why
other
do you
things.
say it's like you could,
so many other things we could talk about. Why
and
are you saying that?
And like I can speak on for like you hear it now in the generation now. They like just blatantly say it.
Yeah.
If you gonna say it, be clever about it.
But that's what I don't honestly. But I don't get that though. Like, why would you come on and say like what benefits?
I ran down,
do you
shot
get
the nigga in the head 4 times
on a Friday at 6 p.m.
But like that
on Garden Street.
All right, but listen, why would you say that?
But that's why I'm trying to figure out
it's
where's
like,
that line where people understand.
There's a line right there. Why would you say that?
That's what I'm trying to figure out with a lot of people.
Listen.
We can understand why you wouldn't say that, but yet it's still being said.
I know. I don't know, man.
Like, it's still being said. Regardless of how we don't understand it, it's still being said. Not just by just one person, but more than one person. And people who are actually doing it. There's a few people who say it and don't do it because they want to just play that algorithm game.
Yeah.
They just want to play that trend game and, like I said, over-sensationalize they art and whatever reason. But there's the people who actually live that life.
if that's all you gotta fucking talk about, like, that's some loser shit. You know
then
what
don't
I mean?
rap.
Like,
do that life and don't rap.
But like, it's just for your benefit. Let's not like, you know what I mean? Like, just so you're not in court dealing with, like, you know what I mean? Like,
I remember the days when the shooter in the rap group was a terrible rapper.
I remember when they didn't rap and they were really quiet.
The shooter never had to rap.
They
never had to
like,
be on the camera at
was,
all.
First off,
the shooter was this. He always had his hand in his pockets like this.
I knew people that if you pulled out a camera, they'd be like, yo, put that shit down.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't want that around me.
Exactly. Like, yo, bro, that's not the time for this right now.
Absolutely.
There's
that's what I. That's
exactly.
So I don't understand that. You know what I mean? Like, cause I grew up with real, like, you know.
Yeah.
Killers.
Like, yeah.
Real shooters.
Yeah.
There's a difference between the nigga who talk about it and the nigga who be about it.
And the motherfuckers don't even like them if you have a phone around.
Facts.
And if you on it too much, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's no.
A ski mask actually held weight back then.
That was like,
which is weird to me too. That shit. Why are you wearing a ski mask all the time?
And you just a nigga who going to school and your parents still have them on their phone bill.
Making me nervous, bro. What the fuck you doing in the store?
Like, that's my only thing with that, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, and then why did it become so normalized? Like, can y'all breathe? It gotta be hard to breathe.
In the summertime too, they be wearing them.
Listen.
And honestly, nigga, you know what makes it worse? They be musty too.
Stop. They breath stink.
I
spitting in the mask.
Don't mean that ass. I've learned the reason why they be so padded up is because their breath stink and they don't shower, and they wear all of that. They hope the layers actually keep that must in. I've actually learned that, nigga. That shit is crazy. The Nike Techs be musty as fuck on these niggas, bro.
That's disgusting.
Them shits need to be washed. Matter of fact, them shits need to be dry clean, bro. Real shit.
That's disgusting.
So gross.
You layer your clothes so you don't stink.
All right, so as a listener, right, what frustrates you the most about today's music?
No originality. It's like the same shit. Like, I would love to hear like somebody like give me like a different beat, like that was produced like, you know what I'm saying, like with hard like work, like the real like devotion. You know, I feel like a lot of people just pick up a beat and just be spitting over that shit and then just throw it together, like.
All right.
And it's appreciated because at the end of the day, your words and what you do is your artistry, right? I never want to undermine that. But at the same time, that if you're asking me what I would want, I would want originality in that sense, where it's like that song really like.
Okay.
There's a lot of people on YouTube with the tight beats.
Tight beats. We're in a tight beat generation.
Yeah.
Honestly, all right. Let me ask this question real quick, right? So somebody who come through and do a really fire sample of a song that you love, like how you know nowadays niggas love to sample them R&B tracks.
Yeah.
Is that considered original?
No, because you're using a sample.
Okay.
Prince talked about that.
Okay.
He said it's gonna be music that was just sample on sample on sample. It's just.
That's what it is now.
And that's what it is.
Honestly, and I'm realizing more people don't connect with producers as much as they should.
Because they feel entitled. And then they feel like they like run shit and they don't understand the producer is almost like the beat, the heartbeat of what you're doing.
They're the core of that shit.
Yeah, they're the reason why your shit comes out clean and they put your shit together a certain way, and you know, they're really listening to like the real ins and outs of
and
like,
they know
what's
what
going
people
on.
want to hear.
For sure.
All right,
you said something about Prince, right?
Mm-hmm.
So do you believe he was right about everything that he said with the music industry?
Absolutely, 100%.
I mean, he technically died for it.
You took it right out of me.
He literally died for it.
I was gonna say that exactly. He died for that shit.
He literally died for it, bro. He died to get the rights back for his music.
He was an artist, mic on. You know?
Yeah. That ass, bro.
Like,
I appreciate the impact.
Every instrument he laid on. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe he had a band. If he could do it himself, he's gonna do it.
And honestly, I feel like a lot of people use the androgyny to take away from his artistry. And I don't think it was, but I think we still do that as society. Like, when we find an artist weird, we use their weirdness to take away from their creativity.
I felt like that's what drew me, though. Like, because he was different. Like, he didn't, like, fit, like, like, he did his own thing, for real.
I think that's what makes him, like,
a great. That's what makes him great.
You can say some people, like,
because he never sampled anyone's stuff.
No,
he created everything. You know, so it's a different, like, that devotion is so different. You could hear it.
All right. So how do you feel when you go to artist show, right? Especially like the showcases and whatnot, and people are just not even just the showcases. Like, matter of fact, when people are putting on actual concerts, right? Artists that we want to support in our neighborhoods.
Yeah.
And they put on concert shows, but yet they're rapping over their lyrics. Barely. How do you feel about that?
That doesn't really bother me. I don't know why it bothers people so much. I feel like, don't get me wrong, you know, you want to hear the artist perform. It just depends on, for me at least, the venue. I think like the backstage of it, like, it depends on the venue and everything that goes on behind the scenes. If it could keep up with it, like, do they have the beat? You know what I mean? Like, it's all those factors. So it's like, for me, it's like, if you just happen to rap over your shit, I guess. But concerts do that all the time.
I know, but that's why I don't go to a lot of concerts.
Like, major artists do that.
That's why I don't go to a lot of major artists. And I feel like they're making it a bad template.
No, but that's your opinion, though.
I get that.
You know what I mean? Like, I know artists, but the artists I listen to, at least, they do sing their shit and they play the instruments live. Like, I'm used to, like, real bands. So I get it. I'm with you on that. But for me, generally, that wouldn't bother me.
I know,
I don't overthink like that.
What was the last concert you've been to?
I went to Washed Out. Come on, don't do that.
Yeah.
I know exactly.
Yeah.
No, but the reason I'm saying that is because, like, even to me, it's more of an experience thing. It's an experience. For sure. Like, to me, I want you to give me a different perspective to the song that I didn't get when I listened to it by myself.
I mean, but you got to remember, sometimes these people are on tour, right?
I get that.
And that is exhausting, bro. Like, it is
I see
exhausting.
Chris Brown do 40 fucking songs,
that's a
30 shows.
Listen, that's him.
But no, he's serious. But he's serious about his shit.
He's serious
about
and he
your
has that energy
you go
for it.
above
There's a
and
lot
beyond.
of artists who just is so physically demanding. Some people physically cannot do that. You're not understanding. He's physically capable of doing that. Some artists physically can't. And you just have to pay attention to what artists can and cannot.
And people can't be mad if I don't want to go to a show if I know that's what you're going to do.
Yeah.
And I do.
For me, I like to know about my artist enough to, like, if that does happen, of course, like, you know, I want to be. Why? Because you never know. You have no idea what's going on backstage. Maybe they physically can't. They're sick half the time. They're, like, on the road. They can't go nowhere.
Michael Jackson.
I'm going to say it.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it.
Say it.
I don't give a fuck.
Like, put on a show or
you.
Shut the fuck up.
I hear you.
Kobe played with a broken finger.
You're asking for a lot.
Michael Jordan played with the flu.
You want these people to literally sacrifice blood and everything into this shit.
I sacrificed my time, part of my paycheck.
A babysitter.
That I worked hard for. I went out of my way for this, too. You weren't the only one that sacrificed on your end.
Yeah, I guess.
I went out of my way because...
For me, I'm not looking that deep if their voice is playing in the background.
Oh, I do. You want to know why it bothers me most? It's because when you're at that show, I don't know what to focus on. Your voice or the background voice. And because I don't know which one to focus on, I don't really get to experience it in the moment because my mind is going back and forth on what to listen to.
That's how you process things.
I know, but that's how I'm a mental person.
Yeah.
I'm a huge mental person. So if I can't mentally put myself in where I'm at, it's not a good experience for me. And And honestly, with a lot of people, you don't sound check. You don't fucking sound check.
Yeah.
So that defeat the purpose of you having your vocals there.
Yeah.
It defeats that, because if you're literally competing with your vocals at the time you're performing, nigga, who should I listen to? Yeah. The vocals or you? Who should I focus on? Who should get my main attention?
Very passionate about that.
No, I'm being honest, bro.
No, you got it.
Because my biggest analogy I like to make is, what's the difference between me coming to your show and watching you rap over your lyrics than me pulling it up on YouTube or pulling it up on Apple Music and doing the same fucking shit? In the same room with them. Bro, on YouTube, I'm in the same with you, because we're in the streaming era.
Listen, but you get to be in the same room with the artist around other people that you would never meet, and get to meet them and share that same interest in that artist.
Guess what? I wasn't there for that.
I was there for the artist. But that's just the whole general idea. Of
I get that, but nigga, I was there for the artist. Concerts was made to be there for the artist. Yeah. If you wanted something where it was about other people, go to a fucking festival.
But that's the same thing, though. People perform at festivals.
That's my point. You go to a festival where it's meant for more than one thing than just a performance. When you go to a concert, you expect it. A concert is not 2 days long.
Yeah.
A concert is 3 to 4 hours.
Right. And even then longer sometimes.
Exactly.
But then you have...
Make it worth my while.
And then there's other artists opening for your main artist.
Make it worth my while, because sometimes the opening act don't even be fucking worth it. And chances are I didn't come there for the opening act.
You know what, though? Granted, there's been times where I go and see the
act is better.
Yo, and I now listen to the opening act.
You got more energy.
When I went to see Washed Out the first time, their opening act was Brigitte. And I was like, yo, like, this girl in the Congos, like, she's just going off.